Hi boys and girls. For this ALU activity, you're going to need to get out your Weather Around the Globe rubric, as well as your two pieces of paper that should be stapled together by your teacher. One is a picture of labeling a map, which is this paper, and the other paper that's going to be stapled to it is labeling a globe. So you need those two papers. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take a look at your rubric. On the very first box, our rubric says, I can explain that a globe is a model of the Earth. So we're going to keep practicing learning what a globe is, as well as what a map is. Because if you hop over here to the expert column, it says, I can compare and contrast. That means you can tell the difference and tell what's the same of a map and a globe. So we really want to talk about maps and globes, figure out what's the same and what's different. If you come down to the last box on your paper of your rubric, it also says I can differentiate land and water features on simple maps and globes. And there's a box for land and there's a box for water. So in this activity, we're going to be working on maps and globes, but we're also going to be trying to figure out where is the water found on a map, where is the water found on a globe, and where is land found on both a map and a globe. So, like I said, these two pieces of paper are going to be stapled together. So the first thing that you want to do when you get them is you want to rip them apart. Okay, because we're going to be cutting them, so we want to make sure that we don't cut two pieces of paper at one time. Also, don't forget to write your name on both of the papers, on both of them. Now, I'm going to come over here because I was prepared and I already cut up one piece of paper to save time. So you want to also make sure that you have a pair of scissors, and you also are going to need a blue crayon and a green crayon. Can you take a guess why you need one blue and one green? All right, I'll let you know why. After we're done labeling our map and our globe, we're going to use those crayons to color. You're going to use the blue crayon, and that's going to represent water. And you're going to use a green crayon, and that's going to represent land on a map and a globe. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut all the way down that dotted line. Now make sure you're only cutting one paper at a time. Make sure you don't have another paper hidden under there. And on both the globe and the map paper, there are 3 boxes that you're going to need to cut out. Now I already cut them out on the globe paper to save time. So one of the words says globe, one says water, and one says land. Your job is going to be to label them in these boxes. Now I'm going to let you know one hint. Whatever picture this is the word that you're going to put in this bottom box. So I know this is a picture of a globe. I know that because it looks like it's a sphere. It looks like it's 3-dimensional. And a map is not 3-dimensional. So I'm going to find my word globe. Globe. I'm going to take that and I'm going to get my glue. And I'm going to glue it right in that box. That lets me know that I'm labeling this as a globe. Let's take a look at the map paper. These words say land, map, and water. Where do you think out of these 3 boxes the word map would go? Remember, it goes down in the corner, okay? Now, these other boxes have arrows that are pointing to something. You should have just watched a video that helped you teach about water and land. Remember, anything that looks kind of like little islands, that's all land. And all of the other stuff is water. So you're going to go ahead and label these two. I'm going to let you try to figure out where the land and where the water goes. Once you've glued those down and written your name, you're going to get your crayons. Now down here it says water is blue. So you're going to take your blue crayon and wherever there's water, you're going to color it all in blue. All right? Now the green crayon is going to be used for land. So I want you to tell me, where is land on a globe? Where is land on a map? And you're going to color it in when you're all done. Make sure before you start coloring that you ask your teacher to make sure that you glued your labels in the right spot. Okay, boys and girls, have fun!